tilt. Rocky was a 3-time state champ, wrestles at Ohio State. I think his sophomore year in the state tournament, he never had a point scored against him because he would get on top, he would get to his cross wrist and do this tilt, and he would tech everyone with it. Right? Really good with this. The key of the move, get the wrist, and I'm really cinching it tight to my opponent's hip and to his waist. So I'm here. How do I get to the wrist? I tight waist chop. When I chop, I pull and I feed his wrist to my right hand. So I'm here. I line up. Right hand on the stomach, left hand on the elbow, right off the whistle, tight waist chop. Partner, make sure your elbows are not out. I don't want you guys to hyperextend your elbows. Keep your elbows tucked in. So when I chop, you guys are good. So I'm here, tight waist chop. I pull this arm to get to my wrist, cross wrist. So from here, tight waist chop, I pull, I get to his wrist. Right, usually the guy's gonna come up to his base. If he doesn't, we can go to another technique. From here, right hand's on the wrist, my left hand, let's turn this way. All right, lean up real quick. My left hand goes right here to the inside of his elbow, and then I pull with my lats, right? I pull with my lats. I'm pulling his arm, I'm pulling his wrist this direction, I'm pulling his elbow that direction, right? It's really tight to your stomach. You want it as tight as possible so he can't get his elbow in and clear your wrist or get his hand in. You want it really tight to where he can't move. So I'm here, I tight waist chop, I get the cross wrist, I pull with my right arm, I pull with my left arm. It's gonna get really tight on your stomach. From here I pull. I cinch it really tight so he can't clear my hand from his wrist. Now guys, from here, he's down, my elbow, my left elbow, I'm pulling tight, my left elbow goes inside of his leg. Right of it inside of his thigh, my left elbow goes right inside, my head's gonna go in the hole, and then guys, I do like a Granby motion, all right? I'm not rolling like this, right, like there's a fire. I'm not rolling this direction like this. I'm actually rolling across my shoulder blades, like a Granby. From here, I roll like this. I'm going right across my shoulder blades. So, tight waist chop. I get the wrist here. I get the wrist, he builds back up, I keep it tight. I'm cinching it really tight here. My right hand stays on his wrist the whole time. My left hand stays right there on the inside of his elbow the whole entire time. From here, my left elbow goes right inside of his thigh. Left elbow goes inside of his thigh, my head tucks. Now watch, stay right there, Barrett. From here, I roll across my shoulder blades. Now watch my right knee. My right knee's gonna post, or my foot's gonna post, my right knee's gonna be up. His hips are gonna get blocked there. So I'm here, elbow goes in, my head starts to tuck, I pull him. Look at my right knee. Really important, my right knee blocks his hips. Left hand still on his elbow. Notice my left elbow is still inside of his thigh. I take my elbow and take it right to my knee. From here, I just elevate and keep it tight. If my knee is not up, he can roll right through. You guys know who Spencer Lee is? All right, he's pretty tough. Wrestles at Iowa. He has a great Easton tilt. You get your cross wrist, right? I've seen him actually pin guys because it's so tight. He gets it so tight, he pins people, and it's a tilt. Cross wrist. I'm here. Elbow. Watch my left elbow. Elbow goes in. Head tucks. Now from here, watch my right knee. I have to post. There. I block his hips. From here, also guys, my left elbow goes all the way to my knee. If my left elbow is not to my knee, if there's some space, Bear can kick that leg through. I trap his leg. I trap his hips with my knee. I elevate, and then I have his arm really tight. Right, Spencer Lee, he'll get pins from this position. But this move is really, really good for Spencer Lee. He takes the guy down. He's really strong for a 125-pounder. He gets the wrist. He does his roll-through tilt. He does his Easton tilt. He gets 4 in college, all right? He's up 6-0, right, in the first